Hi there, this is Julie with Yum Yards. I'm here with your garden and harvest report. We've got some basil plants that I've gotten here, new little planters. Got some dill seed planted here. Got a bit more basil, some Thai basil, and a little bit more basil here. Some papalo, which is kind of a cilantro-like herb that James is really fond of. And then we've also got some thyme, and I think these were planted before, but we've got Siam Queen basil, summer savory, got lots of different basils and thyme, and there's a couple of planters that James got some more seeds for that I'll bring next time, but yeah, things are slowly looking good. Got some dill here. Some perilla. We also have some perilla from last year, and these are more herbs from last year, some chives and thyme. And then we've got some more kale and your dwarf tomatoes, and then more basil. You just can't have enough, really. And this rain has really perked everything up. Everything's looking much better. So yeah, and your mint is doing really well. Just gonna step down the stairs here. Okay. Your beets are beginning to come in. They're a little small this time, but they're nice when they're small because then you can mix them up with some beet greens, which is always good. Got some Swiss chard, some collards, and a few onions. So that'll be fun to work with this weekend. Your collards are still doing pretty well over here, and I've got your beans. I did replant your New Zealand spinach just because it looked like it hadn't gotten any water. So with this rain, it'll really, I hope, take off. I replanted a couple eggplants and peppers because they just hadn't been getting enough water. So we've got 3 eggplants right there, and they're all marked. And then we've got peppers right here. And your Swiss chard is still doing really nice. I replanted your squash because I think that they weren't getting enough water, and they were getting too shaded by your broccoli. So broccoli is all gone this year, or for the year. But your collards that were right in front of that doing really well. Tomato plants are coming along, and carrots aren't quite ready yet. I did kind of check a few, and they're still pretty small. So we're gonna hold off on harvesting those for a while. And your beets again, beginning to come to the point where they're ready to harvest, but I'm gonna give them I'd give them another couple weeks, but there are small ones in there. So if you like the small tender ones, you'll be good to go. Onions looking good too, and you can come out and get a small onion anytime you want. But I did pull a few of them for you. They're still pretty small. This isn't quite, your garden's really great, but you don't get quite enough sun for some of these things. Really needs about 6 hours of sun for tomatoes, but they're they're looking good. They're coming along. Anyway, have a great weekend, and we'll speak with you soon. Bye.